Hello everybody and welcome back to Chrono Trigger, and this is part 31. And so the last episode there we just revived Chrono, or in a sense took him out of a time spot. It's not necessarily reviving him per se. So anyway, so now that we got Chrono back there, now it is now the side quest stuff is now open for everything. This is really, we're at the end game here, but there's a lot of side quest stuff that I would like to get done because you can get some very good items here, like armor and basically equipment. So right here I am giving Chrono his Vedic blade there that we got from the Death Peak there, and I'm just kind of equipping Chrono here with some new stuff here. The Dark Mail, I think that's better than the Aeon stuff there, and I believe I just keep that on there. So right now what we're going to be doing is what I do right here is I keep it in just to show you where you need to go. Basically what you got to do to get this thing rolling is the first thing I was gonna do was the Revived Forest spot here, but I forgot to go back to the 12,000 BC, which I'm gonna go back and do it when I record again. What you got to do is you got to go back to 12,000 BC and you got to talk to one lady that has a tree sapling, and she's in that camp where Dalton raided at the at the end of the little near the end of the little saga there, and so when you talk to the girl there, you'll see she has a little sapling right next to her, and she wants to know what to do with it. Should she bury it, or should she plant it and it will grow into the thing there. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to tell her to plant it, and then later on there will be a small forest there, but it will actually die out, and so then you need to there's something that's like preventing it from growing, and you gotta like destroy the monster and blah blah blah. You'll see it. So anyways, what I'm doing here is I'm doing the repair this castle thing there. This is sort of a side quest for Frog here. Well, I think it will basically get him his ultimate weapon, which is basically the Masamune again. It's just a very more powerful, more powered up version of it. So what we're supposed to do is the guy that it does the repair there, he lost his tools, so we need to go to the tavern in the present here, and he's just so lazy that he will just give us the tools that he has. This guy right here that's drinking the mug here, and he's the one that has the tools there, and he says just go back to the house and talk to his wife, and the wife will give it to you, and we'll have the tools there. And so then we will go back to the 600 AD. We'll go into the Middle Ages, and we'll kind of, I guess, I don't know if this is time paradoxing or whatever, but I guess it's kind of like grabbing this guy's tools and bringing it in the past there and giving it to his past self, I think it is. I don't know. And right here, I thought there was a one of those music boxes there, the little black boxes there that we can open with a pendant there, but there's none in this one. So here we just talk to the lady here, and we'll get this little cutscene of her getting it. So we get a tools. So now that we got that, and just to note there, I put Magus in my party because, well, at first I thought there might have been like a little extra scene with Magus, because you'll see later here there's something with Frog, and it deals with someone that he knows that is buried there. And so I thought maybe there might be some extra dialogue if Magus is in the party. But also, Magus has one more tech point to learn his next thing there, which is Dark Bomb there, and he will learn that once we go into the thing there. And here is Toma here, or Toma? Not sure how to pronounce his name. He's a guy that's looking for the rainbow shell, and he has, well, right here, he's actually at a dead end here. He doesn't know, he knows it's on the island, but he doesn't know where. But he's gonna find out later on in like his years of looking at it. Like at this point in time, he doesn't know. But when we go to the future there, he will have his tomb. You'll see it on like the world map there. It'll kind of look like a little grave icon on a thing there. So, but we'll be dealing with that later there. We will be doing the rainbow shell stuff there later, because that will actually be very important to do, because we'll actually be getting some very good stuff there. So now that this guy has his tools, now he's able to go to the castle and repair holes that are in the in areas that we can't get past. So initially he will repair just a few stuff there that we're now able to get to some areas to actually progress there. And what we need to do is actually get rid of the enemies that are inside the castle. And these enemies are going to be permadeath there. They don't respawn back. So whatever you fight in here, they will not be there when you like come back. It takes 2,000 money to actually do a repair job that this guy does. So just be sure to have. I think I think there's like 3 times that you can say I want to repair or whatever. Yeah, I think probably at least 10,000 money there, you should be okay. So this right here, these guys, I'm actually gonna skip these battles here because they're these guys here. We fought them before pretty much, and so this right here, this is where Magus he only has 1 tech point left for his next thing here. So Magus learns his Dark Bomb there, and I will be showing that off later. And so. Basically, it's just clearing off all these guys here. And, we don't need to see, really, these battles here because, I mean, these skeleton guys are just, whatever there. Now, Chrono right there, he almost got all of his, he almost got his Luminaire, ability there, which we will be getting in this video here. So, yeah, you pretty much, you actually do get some decent, tech points here, pretty much as close as in the Blackbird there, where you got a consistent amount of, or actually a Death Peak, I should say, because that's pretty good there. So these guys right here, these guys are, I'm keeping these guys in because we don't normally see these guys here. These are like a different. Guards that we fought like way back at the beginning of the game here. These guys here, sometimes these guys will do two attacks when they die, depending on if the probability is there. And there's Dark Bomb. They'll do this mover here, which steals all your NP. And the grudge, I'm not really sure what that does. I think it just hurts you. It's just like a last moment attack there. It hurts, kinda. I think it takes like 1/3 of your health or something like that. I don't know. But so just be careful of that. You might need to actually get some ethers there. I might actually start using some of my ethers there. And I actually start using some of my mid-tonics here, because Chrono was actually down there pretty well there, and I was like, ugh. So this chest right here, I shouldn't have gotten that, because we could go into the future, and we could have gotten something there. because the stuff here, if you wait until you get it in the present, in 1000 AD there, they will actually either improve or just be the same. And so then once you get them in the present there, you can actually go back. There's Luminaire, by the way. And you can go back to the past there and actually just get them again if it's the same item. So you can kind of technically get two of the same things there. One thing that you'll see it later on there, and I'll explain it in the next video there, because the next video for this here, we'll be finishing off this repair thing there for the for this castle here. There's actually two pendant boxes that we can open, and one of them is only one of them is where we need to hold off on getting there. The other one, we don't have to worry about it. But once we get to that part there, we'll get to it there. So this right here, this is a number 2 there. You actually it's not like an all-in-one where they just repair everything all at once there. They actually do it in stages there. So it's not like you can just pay 2,000 and he'll repair everything all at once there, because you can't technically get everything all at once. But right here, he has repaired the downstairs area and the upstairs levels here. So this right here, everything is all repaired there. So now we can get into this door here, which will lead to Frog's little side little thing right here. And it is the grave for Cyrus, and that actually is Frog's long-lost companion. And this is where I thought that Magus might have some extra dialogue here if he was in there, but he actually does not have any extra dialogue. He just kind of just looks off to the side. And so basically we just get this little scene here with a ghost of Cyrus here. This is Cyrus right here, and he just talks to Frog here, and so yeah. So really, what happens here is, the ghost of Cyrus here just kind of gives Frog the, I don't know, like the last lesson, and it'll kind of teach him to be more confident in himself there, and that in turn will power up the Masamune there, and so yeah, this is just pretty much it there. There's no boss battle here. We will see Masay and Moon split during this cutscene here, but the way that they had talked, it was when we first encountered them, and after they said those words there, we actually fought them, and actually this time we don't fight them again, and so yeah. So just to mention here, just the little time I got left here, because the video here is just about done here in about a few minutes here. So what the deal is the next thing that I do after this repair job here is I go to I get to a cave, and it's actually a remnant of Asla's lair, and there's I don't know if it's a mini boss or just the boss of the place there. I couldn't defeat him in a timely manner or whatever, so I was just well, okay, I recorded enough there, so I'll just kind of leave it as I had said just before fighting him, and I will in the next recording session there, I will try to beat him and figure out what the just basically look up the strategy beforehand before I record there, and to see what I was doing wrong there, because I had a little trouble there, and I guess it was like I was getting too much damage there, so I'm not sure if there was like supposed to be a technique there, but I guess it's whatever. So this is the scene I was talking about. This is Mesa and Moon here, just like, oh yeah, it's actually this, and it actually, I don't know if it's just like a lesson for them or for Frog, so I don't know. So basically, I guess because Frog understood it, they are gonna unlock the Mesa Moon now to its full potential. I guess they were holding back, and so now that we got the Mesa Moon, and it will actually be equipped on Frog here, and it will actually be Frog's ultimate weapon there, and I will actually equip the hero medal again to increase the critical the Mesa Moon. I don't necessarily have to equip that hero medal there. I suppose I should actually just equip something else there, because that hero medal is just, it's just it just increases the critical rate, the crucial rate of the Mesa Moon, which is, I guess, whatever. It's not that much fabulous. But so what will happen here is I will be heading back out there, and as you can see, you saw Magus there. He was just kind of like whatever, man. As you can see, actually replaced his blade there, and it's actually more powerful than it was before there. And so I equipped that, but I think in my next recording session there, I'll equip Frog with something else there. And so on the way out there's these guys in the center that show up there. I just cut past that, and actually Chrono learns his Luminaire in this. Oh, I guess I could. Oh no, I already learned the Luminaire. Never mind. So I go back and I go to the guy there, and I did my exploring there, and then I go back to do another repair thing there, and then I stop just before outside there and stay there. So that will be the end of this video here, and I will see you in the next episode there, where we finish the rest of this castle here. So anyways, that's the end of this video here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and also follow me on Twitter, and I will catch you guys in the next video. So peace.